Hello everyone, my name is Anushima and I'm back with the part 3 of the Pandas library of Python. Okay, so first of all we will okay, import uh, pandas as pd. Okay, now we will first give the heading deleting rows. Now to delete a row, how can we do it? First of all we have to call the data. So first of all we will write df, then pd dot read underscore csv, and then we will give our data as just a second. Okay, so over here, okay, now we have to just copy it, and then over here I'll just paste it. Now df, so this is my data set. Now how to delete a row? So to delete a row we have learned how to delete a column. So to delete a row, we will write drop, and we want to delete maybe the third row. Okay, so to delete the third row, we will write drop 3 and execute. So over here, our third row is deleted. And over here, as you can see, over here, now there are 890 rows. Over here, there were 891 rows. Now let's check how to set index. Now, suppose I don't want the default index starting from 0, and I want the passenger ID to be the index. So what I will do, I will write df dot set underscore index, and then we will write, and then maybe I want it as passenger ID. So I'll just copy this, okay, and then I'll just paste it here. Now execute. Now over here I've got passenger ID as my index. Now is it permanent or not? To check it we will write df, and over here as we can see it's not permanent. So to make it permanent, what should we do? We'll give a comma, and this is very important command. So to make anything permanent we use this. So just check it out really clearly. Okay, so we will use in place is equals to true and execute. And now if we execute this, we have got our passenger ID as our index. Now if we do it again, still we are getting it. Okay, now how to reset index? Now we have learned how to set it. Now how to reset how it was before? Like you don't want it like this, you want it as it was before. So you will write df dot reset. Okay, just a second. Mm, okay, reset underscore index, and if you just execute it, it's over here passenger ID, and this is the index. Now is it permanent or not? No, it's not. So to make it permanent, what should be right here? In place is equals to true, and you will execute this and then execute this. Now over here you have got your permanent index. Now let's understand if we want to convert a dictionary into suppose okay, so it's data frame. So if you want to convert a dictionary into a data frame, how can you do it? So let's check out. First of all, we will make a dictionary, and it has key value pairs. So first is name, and I want to store a list over here. So the list has names Ahana, comma Swati, comma maybe Rihanna, comma Chahat, and maybe I'm giving the name. Okay, maybe Siona. These are some names. And now over here I want to give, okay, just a second. Let's put it in inverted commas. It's in wrong format. Let's just control X, control X, and then over here paste. Showing me some sort of errors, so maybe we should not put these inverted commas over here. Okay, over here it was a mistake. Okay, now if we want to know these children's names, ID. So how will we know? ID, and then make a list with some ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 enough. Now suppose I want one last thing to be there. Maybe what can I give? I want to give maybe the subjects that they have. So maybe, or the marks, and then we will give some random marks from 100. So 90 suppose, or maybe 99, 90, 81, 78, uh, 87. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good. Now this is my there's some syntax error. So perhaps you forgot a comma over here. Invalid syntax. This is, yes, just a second. Let me just figure out the, perhaps you forget a comma. A comma. This is a list. Okay, just a second. If I store it in a variable, no, it shouldn't be stored in a variable. I forget a, I forgot a comma. Okay. Mm, um, just a second. Now how to do? I forgot a comma. Okay, now I understood what's happened. Over here, you should always give the comma. Yeah. Now the dictionary is created. And now if I want to just give a, I've got my dictionary over here. My whole dictionary. Now I want to give it in a data frame. This dictionary converted into a data frame like this format, the table format. Now what to do in this? We will write a dot data, and then frame, and then what we have to convert. Okay, just a second. Let's df. Okay, data frame in invalid syntax pd dot data frame. Okay, now over here we have got our name. So index positions we have already given. So name Ahana with ID 1 and marks are 99. Swati 2 with 90. Rihanna 3 with 81. Chahat 4 with 87, 78. And Stiona 5 with 87. So this is how we have made our data frame. Now if we want to clear or clean N data. If we want to clean NaN data from the whole this whole data, so what will you do? So first of all, let's make just copy this and then make a new variable for this df1 and execute. So df1. So we have got our data. Now if we want to add clean the NaN data, the row will be cleaned. Okay, so so if just you want to just okay, so we will write df1 dot drop na and then execute. We have dropped na, all the na. Over here in the age you can see na, so it's dropped. Okay, over here it should be okay. All of the data with NaN has been deleted, not a number. Once has been deleted. So over here 1, then no 2, then 3. Because over here there was Na at the okay 0 has Na, then 2 has NaN, then 4 has NaN, and 8, and then the 888 has NaN. So all of them are removed. Okay, so now uh, if we want to do the same with the columns, I'll just show you. I'll just write column and I have some like okay, so just a second. Now just a second, I'll just show you. With columns if I want to do, how can I do it? And first of all, over here, is it permanent or not? Let's check that also out. So let's check it first. So to make it permanent, what we will do if it is not? So like df1 over here, it's not permanent. So what to do? You know, so we have to write in place is equals to true. Now you have to uh, execute this and now it's permanent. Okay, now okay, just a second. If we have to do this with the columns over here, now you will see one 83 rows. From how many rows? 891. So this much empty data they had. The whole data had just this much. So this is just deleted. Now, if we want to delete the columns, okay, so if you want to delete the columns, first thing you have to write is the thing that you always have to write, that a df1 dot drop na, and like this. Now to delete the rows, the columns, we'll write axis is equals to 1 and execute. So over here, um, just a second. Okay, so what happened over here? Okay, we have all uh, 12 columns because we have already deleted the rows. So we'll just execute this and then execute this. Okay, now over here we have to do what? Just a second. Yeah. Now over here we have to just copy this whole thing because the data is deleted, the NaN data. So I'll just copy it and then paste it over here with, maybe I will give it 2, over here also 2. Now I will execute. Now execute this. So over here, which column is deleted? Over here, let's just um, give it df2. Okay, so over here we have passenger ID, then we have survived, we have P class, means passenger class, we have name, we have the gender. But over here the age is missing. And then if you go ahead, you will get SIBSP, the patch, the ticket, fare, and the cabin and embarked is also deleted because they had the NaN value. Okay, now there is an NaN value and you want to uh, uh, fill the NaN value with your name or anything you want to fill it with. You want to fill it with maybe rice. You want to fill it with rice. So the NaN value, all the NaN values you have to fill with rice, the keyword rice. So I just have to just copy this again and do it again here. So the function that we use is called fill na. Okay, so we will give the heading fill na, and over here I'll just write it again 3 and df3. Over here we have got our data. Now over here let's do df3 dot fill na, and maybe I want to fill it with, suppose, okay, rice, and I will execute this. So over here there was, over here NaN value, over here at the starting NaN value, and over here I've got rice, and over here also rice, the NaN values, and over here rice. So everywhere where there was NaN value, I have filled rice. So today we have learned how to delete rows and set index and set them permanent. So this keyword is really really important if you want to make a thing permanent, and if even if you want to delete the rows permanent. Okay, So if you want to delete the rows over here, drop 3 we have done. But if we check it out, okay, not over here. Just a second. Um, yes, if we check over here, df, still the rows are not deleted. The third row. So delete it permanently. How to do it? You have to write the keyword over here. That's your job. And to do the columns also, and set index or do reset index for everything. So we have learned about the reset index and dictionary to data frame frame. We have conversion we have done, so this will also help you out, and this gives you in a proper format and how to clean NaN data and make it permanent, of course. And then how to we have done with the rows, but how to do it with columns also we have learned. And we have learned about the fill NA function that is used to fill the NaN, means the not a number values that have no numbers, means no value, with something you want. So I have filled with rice, you can fill with anything. So thank you, let me get new topic for you.